What's up, guys? My name's Ron from Comics and Stuff, and today we have the Bratz Rock Angels Cruiser. Yeah. Now, I didn't get it because I'm a Bratz fan. I got it because I thought it would fit some of my 1/12 scales figures or, McFarlane toys. We're going to go through that later. I was originally going to do a vehicle day. I also got this from Amazon, but I'm going to do this in another video because in light of the new Haslab reveal, I think this warranted its own video. So, yeah, let's get into it. First, I'm going to get into the price because the price is $32 for this. All right, $32. Keep that in mind. The new Haslab Ghost Rider Hellcharger is $350, not including tax or shipping. This in Amazon, 31 something, free shipping, a free 1-day shipping if you got Amazon Prime, And this right now also, guys, if you guys want to know, this is at 8:56 at the time of this recording, so might want to get into that one too. But yeah, like I was saying, this is roughly $32. The Haslab project is $350. That means you can have 10 of these for the price and still have change left over for the price of one of this of the new Haslab Ghost Rider Hellcharger. That's insane in my eyes. And you know what it is? This is a big company. You don't think they're keeping stats of all the previous projects that's been crowdfunded? I mean, yeah. They got people pulling through the numbers and everything like that. And they're giving us a car that lights up. Don't get me wrong. I think the car looks great. It looks beautiful, But is it $350 kind of good? I'm excluding the figures. Because the project is the car. So, yeah, man, I don't know. And yeah, I get it. They're going to release tiers as more things, as more backers come in. But why not just show what it is they got? And let us go from there, What they want us is to FOMO in. Little by little, they'll reveal little stuff and stuff like that. At the end, if they only reveal like 3 figures, you're still paying like what? Maybe like $220 for one car? Anyway, I got through my little rant, whatever, guys. We're gonna go through this vehicle, which is a great option if you're trying to save some money, This is, again, $32. So, all right, before, usually during this segment of my reviews, I go through the packaging. We're not going to go through it real quick. We'll go through it real quick for you Bratz fans, but, not too much detail. Right there, you see the front. Right there, you see the top. It's big, too. It seems like a similar size for the Ghost Rider vehicle. We're gonna measure it and see how it compares and all that. As well as we got some figures back there to try the car out, guys. There's for your Bratz fans, all right? And now we finally got is the bottom. It does need AAA batteries from what I see, not included, but the Haslab project doesn't have batteries either, so it's not like they got one up on them. Anyway, now that we got into the package, let's open it up and check out the figures. Let's open it up and check out the vehicle. All right, and here we have the Bratz vehicle outside of the package. And at first glance, guys, it does seem like to have the same dimensions, or pretty much near as the Haslab's Hellcharger. Now, I want to go into the dimensions, but before I do, I wanted to just give you guys a little warning and stuff that there is a sticker on top of the trunk, and as you guys could tell, it's very, it got a good adhesive. So be careful peeling it out. Mine's left a little bit slight right there of the adhesive stuck on the trunk. I will try to clean it out later, but I wanted to get into this first. It did come with 2 accessories. one of the accessories that I really want to talk about that I thought was really cool are these mats. Check out the detail on them, and not only that, the material that they used for it does remind me of actual weather mats. You know, one of the ones that go inside cars. It also came with these stickers in case you want to brat it up. But now that we went through its accessories and everything like that, I do got the Haslab's Hellcharger measurements pulled up so that we can make a quick comparison on how this stacks up to it. Right here, lengthwise, we got it at 17.5. The Hellcharger is at 18.5. Height wise, we got it right here at 5.5. Hellcharger 5.5. Pretty even. All right. Width wise now, we got it at 7 inches. Hellcharger is at 7.5 inches. So that's a 1/2 inches width-wise difference and a whole inch difference lengthwise. Now ask yourself, guys, like this is just keep that in mind, all right? Is $320 difference worth that much of plastic for real? We're gonna go through all the features. I'll say more later, but let's go through all the features so that we could really compare them. You know, as you guys could tell, nice shiny outer to it. Like it actually has a reflection, you know, like, and it's a good reflection. My lights are just not good, but it's a pretty good reflection. It reminds you of an actual car. The rims are done good. Now the wheels are plastic. They're not rubber. At least I don't think. Yeah, I don't think so. Are they? If they are, yeah, they feel rubbery. They're a tough rubber. All right, guys. So yeah, as you guys could tell, the wheels do work. Oh my God. The steering wheel, when you move it, oh, get out of here. Nice. The car doors open. Driver's side, but wait, there's more, guys. Passenger side. But I know what most of you are thinking. Like, Ron, you promised the trunk opens, but can it fit a body? Can it fit a body? Indeed, it can. Now, you know, it's not going to fit everybody, but a standard bucket cap body, contorted as how a person wouldn't be in the trunk. You know, a person wouldn't be standing up in the trunk. And yeah, satisfying also clicks on everything. Satisfying click on the trunk, satisfying click on the doors. Let's head into the interior, because the interior looks pretty cool, as you guys can tell. Nice sculpting on the seats. Also a nice little system right here. It does have these seat belts that actually work, you know. So there is that. Got a gear shift right here that moves around. Get out of here. And as you saw before, the steering wheel moves. Detail of chrome right here on the side paneling, the vents. The dashboard also got a nice speedometer. And glove compartment, guys. Opens and closes. You could put a little handgun and everything. But inside the dashboard right here, there is a little switch. Switch it on. And now look at this. Backlights turn on. Front lights turn on. Now, we're getting all of this, guys, for $32. The Haslab Ghost Rider Hellcharger is at $350. Now, I'm not saying that the Haslab Hellcharger should be at $30, because it shouldn't. You know, I mean, I saw it. It's a great looking car. The sculpt work, the LEDs, you know, it's a great car. I'm not saying it should be worth $30, but is it worth $350? They're giving us this bare minimum, and you know, they want to see how little they could give us with us paying as much as possible. And that kind of practice is not cool, guys. Like I'm telling you, I see it. The statistics or something, they got a team running over there that got statistics on how these crowdfunding projects work, and they're taking our FOMO and using it against us. And the only way that stops is with us. I know, I'm not a modder. I'm not a modder at all. And I know people will make this look like the Ghost Rider vehicle. And again, for $32. Come on, man. Come on. Anyway, I feel like I'm getting too much of a rant, but it's just this Haslab project really has gotten to me, because I was like, wow, the audacity. But yeah, now that we got into the details and everything of the car. Oh, in case you guys also want to see, let me just show you also the bottom. It got a nice little sculpt, you know. All right, now that I know we went through everything, we went through the trunk, we went through the seats. Oh, did I show you also that the seats pop out too, in case you want to fit bigger figures? And we will test that theory out. As you could tell, the figures in the back are patiently waiting. So yeah, let's get into it. Now, I decided to do this next segment with just photos because, as you could tell, I do got a set number of characters and I didn't want to be fidgeting through them. And I did list them right here through size. Got a good little variance on their sizes. Starting from the left, we got Wolverine being the shortest. Next to him, Duke. In the middle, we got Marty McFly. And Marty McFly is about the same size of a standard Marvel Legends Bucky Cat body, so that's why I chose him. I just wanted to see how he looks like in the car. Next to him, we got the Joker. And bookending all of them, we got the Age of Apocalypse Sabretooth, who got a pretty good height on him. Now, I am going to do 3 tests in order to see how good the figure looks with the car. One being the figure standing in front of the car, one being the figure just sitting in the car, and the other one the figure trying to hold onto the steering wheel while sitting in the car. And up first, we have Wolverine. Now, I don't necessarily think that this look is bad. Wolverine being a short and stocky dude, I think it's alright. But sitting him in the car, that's where the differences tell. Wolverine just doesn't look right, and he can't even reach for the steering wheel without making it look funny. Now, Duke was pretty much the opposite of Wolverine. Where Wolverine looked kind of alright standing in front of the car, Duke didn't quite look alright at all standing in front of the car. I'm thinking it's because the stockiness and stuff, and just because the fact that Wolverine is supposed to be that kind of a height. But putting Duke into the car is a different story. He looks much better than Wolverine did, and when he tries to reach over for the steering wheel, there's really not that much difference between his back and the car seat, and I'm sure there's people that can mod it out there in order to fill in the gaps. And up next we have Marty McFly, and this one immediately, come on guys, it looks kind of good. It looks kind of good with him standing in front of the car. It looks kind of good with him sitting in the car. But as I tried to make him reach for the steering wheel, we came across a problem, and that was being his articulation itself. Like Marty McFly, he's got this diaper situation, you know, and I didn't want to risk tearing it, so I had to look for another replacement for him. So I went with Cyclops, who's the exact same height, and I didn't have to worry about tearing anything or anything like that. And as you can see, Cyclops looks just as good as Marty McFly did. Sitting him in, he looks good as well, and reaching for the steering wheel, he does not look bad at all. This could be fudge. And unlike a real car, you know, where car seats could slide up and back, this cannot. It's got a lot of features, but that's not one of the features that it includes. And here we have the Joker standing in front of the vehicle. And as you could tell, he sizes up pretty much perfectly with it. I added the Joker because what made me decide to buy this vehicle a while back was that I saw a video of a guy who modded this car out to make it look like a Joker mobile, and I thought that was cool. Anyway, sitting him in, as you could tell, he does look good sitting in, but again, another situation where articulation comes into play. Because of his tuxedo overlay, he cannot quite bend enough in order to try to reach for the steering wheel. And up next, we have Sabretooth, and Sabretooth looks mighty good in front of the vehicle. And get this, guys, when you sit him, he's an actual perfect fit for the vehicle. There's absolutely no space between him and the car seat. He reaches perfectly the steering wheel, and his grip hands could grip the steering wheel, but I didn't want to ruin the rubber around the steering wheel, but I'm pretty sure he could grip it. So after Sabretooth, I got a little hyped. I was like, all right, we got to figure out other figures that could go with this vehicle. So I then got a figure that was his same height almost and his same width, which was All Might here from My Hero Academia. But All Might was another figure where articulation came into play. Now, he does stand up nice next to the car. Sitting him in, he could reach up to the steering wheel, but the problem is that he can't bring his arms quite in enough, and you can't even close the car door without having his arm in the outside. So it was a semi-fail for All Might. I then decided to add some female representation with the Marvel Select Storm. She's 7-inch figure, so she should do just fine. As you could tell, standing up on the car, she was perfect. And even sitting into the car, she was pretty much perfect. The only hindrance was her legs because of how they're designed. She's got to sit in a weird position, but it still totally works. So after that, I was like, we got to go bigger, man, you know? So I did bring in the MCU Build-A-Figure Hulk. And this is when we actually had to take out one of the seats from the car. And he still couldn't fit. And I was trying, guys. I really was. I was bending his knees and everything. And then I remembered, dude, he's a Build-A-Figure. Take out his legs. And that's exactly what I did. And once you do that, the Hulk does not look bad inside the vehicle. Now, I do think that this Hulk might be the biggest that it could fit, but I think I could also be wrong. I think a Build-A-Figure Juggernaut will do alright also, but his arms will both take up the passenger side as well as hang out the door. So after I did the comparisons, guys, I then took a bunch of frontal shots with all the figures that participated, just in case you guys were wondering how they look like. But yeah, what do you guys think? I enjoyed the heck out of this car and a lot of surprises, especially with that Build-A-Figure Hulk. And I think it's a good option for those that can't afford or just don't want to fund the Haslab Hellcharger. And for those that are funding the Haslab Hellcharger, I still think it's a good option because you have a perfectly nice bad guy vehicle for your Hellcharger to chase after. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, guys, hit the like button. If you didn't enjoy the video, hit the unlike button, but subscribe either way. And also let me know which figure you think actually paired up with this car best. Personally, I think it was Sabretooth, and I can't wait to try out big figures on, around his range, like a Venom, maybe a Thor, Hercules. I think it uses the same body, so Hercules I think will be perfect. So let's talk about it down in the comments. My name is Ron from Comics and Stuff, and I'll catch you guys on the next episode. Peace.